Hello everyone, Treecks here, and welcome back to Donkey Kong 64. Welcome back to Fungi Forest, which is World 5. And we are currently working with the second Kong. We were able to get pretty far with Diddy Kong, but we still have a couple of things left. Which is going to be taken care of quickly, because there's only a handful of things. Allow me. I came prepared. What we are after is actually the middle area of this mill section, like I always call it. Not middle section, but mill section. Middle of the mill section. There's also a couple of things for Diddy to get. Of course, one of them being his final golden banana that we are after. At the back of this place we'll find multiple things. One of them being a tiny barrel. A couple of bananas for Lanky. However, Diddy is actually also supposed to go up here. That headphone might not be a bad idea, because I'm pretty sure I'm running low. Here we have a Diddy switch. So, guess what we're going to do? Belly flop! And that will open up the top entrance of the mill. And we are going in, of course. Oh yeah, this place. There's multiple, quote-unquote, dark rooms in this stage, so I sometimes actually mix them up. But I kinda remember this one, indeed. Banana balloon first. Oh man, it actually turns dark the moment it passes by. Interesting. Final one's going to be at Snides, so we'll be taking care of that one last. Oh, here's some coins. Always nice. And what am I missing here? You? Let's turn the machine on. Oh. Yeah, of course. Need to hit the on button first, and also need to hit the bat because I'm angry. Get over here. Never mind, going to waste too much time. And then we can actually hit it. And that's how it works. And let's go see what this will actually do. Outside apparently, because we're getting a loading screen, so the game needs to load. Ah, looky here. Diddy's final golden banana, but we're not getting it for free. Apparently doing this challenge was not good enough. We first need to make our way to a music pad outside. Same loading screen again. And Nintendo 64 games weren't that smart yet, so you get the same loading screen twice. First because of a cutscene, and second time because of us actually going outside. Yeah, full health, thank you. Always nice to have full health in the game. Also usually pretty rare. Shazam! Open sesame! You would expect a banana there, but no. Apparently not for this one. And that's the final thing for Diddy Kong for now. Banana number 120. And therefore saying, if this was Mario 64, we would have been done by now. But this game is a tad longer. It was also, of course, a bit later in release, so... Let's get ourselves another piece of watermelon, because we are full health already. Now we're full health +1. Oh, yeah, of course. Stupid sun gate. Yeah, let's go to warpath number 1. Let's make it daytime then. Yeah, not per se a bad thing, because I need to start with Lanky Kong during daytime as well. But no matter what, we need to hit the sun switch, because for the final 10 balloons for Diddy, we need to get into Snides area. And once we're in there, we can immediately also turn in Donkey Kong's and Diddy's blueprint, of course. Something I've done before. In the grand scheme of things, it does not matter whenever we get that 5th banana. The only reason why I'd like to do that all the way at the end, getting all Kongs at once, is because of it being smart in a logistic way. But since we're passing by it no matter what, in this situation, it does not matter to actually do the first 2 already that we currently have in our possession. And therefore saying, it is logical to go in now. That will become our second golden banana of today's episode. Once again, another cutscene. This one luckily being a tad shorter than some of the other ones. 121. Diddy Kong is fully complete. Even already turned in the blueprint. We're still here, so Donkey Kong can do the same. Yoo-hoo! Because of the way this game works, this is probably the music you hear the most in the game. Not per se the longest, but you do hear it the most. 1, 2, 2. Well, that takes care of that. The moment we are done, we only have to do it 3 more times. But in the meantime, we are going to get started with Kong number 3. Time to go to the next page on my notes. I've actually learned the previous levels to no longer try to mingle the order of my notes. We start off in this area because of getting Diddy's balloon at Snides. Therefore we want to get started with Lanky's entrance into the middle mill. First 5 blue bananas are also here. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Why are my notes full of mistakes? I'm no longer enjoying this game. Normally whenever I play it for my own, I usually have a lot more improvising, actually getting everything. But because of the Let's Play, I'd like to try to make somewhat of a decent route through all of these stages. So far... Oh, come on! I'm pretty sure I've not had a single stage where I was actually able to do it in the optimal order. But no matter. That's actually what makes these Let's Plays fun, I think. Everything not going the way you plan it. That is not something you can prevent in games like these, I think. You can plan all you want, but it never turns out the way you want it. Shall we continue? Eventually we will get there, don't worry. We may bump our heads sometimes. Or better yet, a lot of times. But eventually we will get everything. Let's try it again. Apparently during nighttime, because only then the hatch is going to be opened. Let's get all of the bananas on the roof. Let's go enter Lanky's little challenge in this building. Another one of these darkened rooms with the light only occasionally swinging by. This is going to be a kill all enemies challenge, so be careful. You could actually try to do this challenge with the unlockable from Fungies, which we can find later. So we weren't able to reach Fungies quite yet. The new upgrade that we find there might make this a little bit easier. So this, in all honesty, never really becomes hard. Worst case scenario, you can always play your instrument. It will also kill all of the enemies in here, so... Eventually all of the bats flying around will zoom in on you, so even hitting them normally is not going to be a problem. Yeah, you can already see the new pickup in the corner over there. Kinda giving away the game. Indeed, intends you to do this challenge after getting the upgrade from Funky. But in my route we're actually going to meet up with him later. Tiny is going in that area first. Allow me to show you a little bit up close. These things we have not seen yet before this stage. It is kind of indicating something, isn't it? What it exactly is, we will find out the moment we get to Funky's room. The middle mill and the mushroom room. This game is making me hungry for word jokes again. Let's get the final couple of bananas in this room and we can continue. Oh. Come on. A monkey who's not allowed to climb? Seriously? I'm not buying that. Yeah, let's get some music power for you too. And there's nothing else we have to do up here. There are still some bananas floating around in the moat, but those are actually purple. That's going to be for Tiny. That's something Lanky does not have to care about. We are going to care about banana port number 1. We want to leave this place. And then make our way to banana port 3. Banana port 2 we're going to find later. That's going to be the room of Funky. And that is not Lanky's job quite yet. It's going to be Tiny's job. We want to go in the bottom. We don't want to go to the top quite yet. There's a couple of things we need to pick up here. Bananas floating around, for instance. Yeah, we're full on those. Here you are. My floaty little friend. Alright, hit 42. Next. Get back outside again. We need to go to the top. Nothing else in between the bottom and the top. Banana port number 5. And of course, while we're here, also pick up the blue bananas that we already saw with Diddy down here. Now we are going to get them. Well, it's actually Lanky's turn. See, we are learning how to actually do this in a logical order. Not per se the most optimal route. Of course, getting all of the stuff through each other is probably a little bit faster, but this way it's more organized. I think you guys can understand. Next, banana port number 5. This is going to put our ammo at 76. And it's not going to be for you. Those enemies you can only kill with your more powerful moves. Musical instruments and stuff like that. Oranges probably also work. Usually I never bother killing these guys, so... Let's use our orang stance to actually get up to the mushroom. Diddy was able to fly. Lanky needs to do it like this. For Lanky, there's indeed a switch here. Might have seen it already while we flew to the bonus barrel with Diddy. And that will open up the door. And another door. Ooh, interesting. 2 challenges. We have 10 seconds to get to either of them. Might as well pick this one first. And also make sure the second time we do it, we don't pick the same one again, of course. The zingers here, you could actually try to take them out, but I usually don't bother. I doubt they're going to be a problem in here. Bouncy, bouncy! Oh, and I still get hit! Now I'm still going to kill you guys. Goodbye! Ooh, awesome effect. See, the emulator is still good for something. Not all of the stages actually look the proper way because of the layering, but there's also plus size to it. That makes 124. Second one for Lanky Kong. Next up, that second room, of course. And therefore saying we need to get back up here again. Keep in mind which direction this one is, so you don't pick the same direction again. That one's actually in the southeast corner. Compared to Lanky's face on the Switch. So now we need to go the opposite direction, to the northwest corner. And find the second door we need to go into. I heard the whistle for the time running out. Let's go see what we have here. How does this puzzle work? We see a couple of mushrooms in different colors. Very recognizable colors by this point, I hope. And a little screen showing all of the Kongs. And some arrows pointing towards them, indicating an order. And that should pretty easily give away what our challenge is going to be. We need to hit all of these mushrooms in the order of the Kongs on the sign. And therefore, yellow first, and that is Donkey Kong. And then is Diddy Kong, who is the smallest of the Kongs, but has the biggest mushroom. Tiny is purple. Chunky is green. I love you, Chunky. You've got the most awesome color. And then we finish off with the main monkey. He will get the banana. Or better said, a bonus barrel. We're still going to end up in a banana, of course, but still, you know what I mean.
Welcome to bonus
Oh, this one, Crazy Kong Clamor. My least favorite one, especially the harder variant of this one. Yeah, this is going to be the harder variant. So allow me to change strategy. Don't go for the banana. You're always going to be too late. This actually works a bit better. You only have to hit 5, as you can see. Just pick one spot, stay there, and wait for the banana to spawn there. And then immediately shoot. If you first need to change direction and then shoot, you're always going to be too late. Unless you have a better reaction speed than me. But I usually don't have the reaction speed to change direction and also shoot the banana in time. So that's usually what I do. Eventually it will spawn in the middle. It's usually the spot I pick. And then quickly shoot the moment you see it spawn over there. Although, yeah, downside is time can actually run out because you can get unlucky. Why am I thinking that I did not deserve that one? Yeah, if I need to be honest, I panicked and I picked a random spot and I got lucky it actually spawned there. Well, that was a good laugh. And I'm also pretty sure it's not going to happen the second time we meet this harder variant of the minigame. Usually I do need a lot more tries, but even then it's not going to be too bad. Eventually we will get it that way. Just need to get a bit lucky. And that is way too far away. I need way too much luck for that. Come here. Yeah, way too early. Still too early. And that's better. Banana medal for Lanky, but of course still not done with the bananas. Let's go to the final area that we have not been to yet. Let's go make our way towards the tree area. As you might have seen with Diddy Kong, there's also a trail of bananas for Lanky leading here. One of his golden bananas is also going to be here, by the way, but that we are not able to get quite yet. That is going to make use of a move that we cannot learn in World 5, and therefore we are going to skip out on it. And it's a good thing, because I actually thought it was behind one of those obscured layers, so... Unfortunately, that position does not look too well. But for now, we can actually skip out on it. Comparable to Freezeezy Peak and Gobi Desert, therefore, in Banjo-Kazooie. We can, of course, still pick up the blueprints that we also saw over here. That area over there, that is indeed where the golden banana for Lanky is in this area. Just like with Gloomy Galleon, we are still able to go through this layer, so that's not going to be a problem. And here we can actually find a carrot and a music pad, but both we are not going to use quite yet. We're still missing a move from a later world. Backtracking is going to be a thing for this golden banana. And therefore, with the collection of the blueprint and the final couple of regular bananas, Lanky is done. Still one more room we need to do. However, that is exclusive for Tiny and Chunky, like I promised. Still the missing warp pad number 2. We shall make our way there with Tiny, which is probably going to be in the next episode, I think, looking at my time. Let's go switch it to daytime already. It's something that needs to happen anyway. Might as well do it now. We're still here. Bam! Oh. In some games, using a ground pound actually cancels out your fall damage. Donkey Kong 64 is not one of them. One of these actually had a tag barrel, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this one. Alright, Tiny, your turn. It's actually able to finish off Lanky fully in... No, no! Finish off Lanky in less than an episode time. Awesome. I don't have a whole lot of time anymore, so I don't think I'm gonna go do a golden banana challenge. I can quickly get a couple of bananas quickly in this area. We did see there's multiple bananas in the moat over here. And that is something I can still quickly do to fill up my remaining few seconds. Doesn't matter which direction we go. Let's just do it clockwise for now. I do love how there's oranges between all of these bananas. As if we are able to carry so many, game. What the hell? $22. Okay, looks good enough. I want to actually finish off the episode. And therefore, situate myself in the position where we're going to start with our first golden banana. Now, let's go make our way to the true area where we're going to begin. So we can finish off the episode there. Thank you all for watching Donkey Kong 64 yet again. We made good progress today in Donkey Kong 64 Fungi Forest. I was able to finish off Lanky in less than an episode, even though we technically did not finish him, I know. But that final challenge we simply cannot do yet. And why we cannot do it yet is something I'm not going to give away quite yet, because that will force me to reveal the move that we are missing. And speaking of missing move, Tiny is going to take care of Funky next time. But first, it's mushroom time. See you folks in the next one. Treecks out.